It is a beautiful day outside, and I'm feeling grateful for being alive, grateful for being human, and grateful to all of you for supporting my channel and for sometimes even leaving me comments in my videos. And I think that a good way for me to thank you, perhaps for once, for leaving all of these wonderful comments is for me to probably respond to them. One of the reasons why I don't respond too often to YouTube comments and I just give them a little click, 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 a little like, is that I get kind of overwhelmed at the idea of trying to figure out my boundaries with every single comment. You know, what is it good to say? What is it good to not say? Because I have all these ideas about who I am, who I want to be, what I'm trying to do here on the internet with my art, who you are, who you might be, who I'm afraid that you are, who I want you to be. And all of that influences what I would potentially comment or usually not comment. But I don't have to worry about that anymore because YouTube AI tells me exactly who I should be and even who I am. And so I don't have to think about it. I don't have to run all those calculations in my head. I can just be exactly who YouTube wants me to be for you. Because, you know, I don't have the wisdom of a large language model perpetually at my disposal 24/7. I'm just long-chain fatty acids that are temporarily collaborating with one another. So without further ado, let's respond to your comments. Oh, okay. 531 New Chaplet Old Faith. This is my most recent members only video. So I was talking a little bit about a new chaplet, a new Catholic chaplet that I've been praying, as well as some struggles in my life recently. And so I got a comment saying, I know nothing about chaplets and rosaries, so this was fascinating. Thank you for sharing. It was a pleasure to share. Thank you for watching. There we go, one down. Sorry about the rough week, but I'm glad that things are getting better. That is so kind of you to say. I'm feeling much better now. You know, I had no idea I was feeling so much better. I had no idea that I was already feeling better from what I recorded yesterday. So I'm really glad to know that I'm feeling so much better now. Oh, so this comment is responding to how I pronounced the city where I used to live, Baton Rouge, and they're saying, I thought that was pronounced Baton Rouge, like with a French accent, which is very funny. Sometimes people say that ironically in Baton Rouge, but YouTube AI is letting me know that Baton Rouge is in fact the incorrect pronunciation, and this comment is right. Apparently it is properly pronounced Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So I'll be thinking about that pronunciation all day. That's crazy. I had no idea. Thank you, YouTube AI. My favorite is the traditional Lord's Prayer. I love the rhythm of that one. Ugh. I'm so glad that YouTube AI knows so much about my personal faith and my relationship with the Lord and has deemed it good to share the details of such things with my commenters. Okay, so this person left me a good long comment talking about their faith and how they talk to God. I don't really have time to read that right now, but I'm glad that YouTube AI just gives me something to respond. Nice, quick, and easy. I love the idea of talking to God as a friend. True, it is a lovely way to feel connected to God as a friend. I must have read this person's comment a while back because I hearted it, but I don't really remember what they said. But you know, I'm sure it was a beautiful perspective to keep in mind in theory, but I'm glad thanks to YouTube AI, I don't actually have to keep anything they said in my mind because I am just long-chain fatty acids and not a large language model. You know, the crazy thing is that with YouTube AI, I really don't need to read any of my comments. I can just click on the response without even checking what the comment actually says. And I mean, that would save me a bunch of time because I usually do read every single comment. I read every single comment that I get, but I don't need to do that if I can just click a response and know that I am behaving correctly as a good YouTuber, that I am doing exactly what YouTube AI wants me to do, that their vision of greatness is one that I can achieve. with just a click. And you know, I have a feeling that'll get me a lot of success in life if I just... That's the best compliment I've ever received. I don't even know what compliment that was. Anyway, responding to all these comments is actually getting pretty exhausting for me, so I'm really hoping that YouTube rolls out a feature soon where it can just completely make my videos for me. I think that'd be perfect, so crossing my fingers for that in the future, and I'll catch you guys next time.